Ivar Grimstad
Yes.
from the Eclipse Foundation, and here we talk about nurturing OpenJDK distribution, and it's called the Eclipse Temurin Success History and the Plan. Welcome to stage.
Thank you very much. Yeah, so as you probably can notice, I'm not Carmen, and Carmen would have very much enjoyed to be here, but unfortunately she couldn't be, so you have to be with me. But this is Carmen, so you could have had her, now you're stuck with me. So that's how it is. But please follow her on social media, so you can see the handle there, and tell her if I did a good job or not. So about me, if you want to follow me on social media, here are my handles here. I'm a Jakarta developer advocate at Eclipse Foundation, and I'm a Java champion and an Oracle Ace Pro, and I'm involved in a lot of open source other organizations like the JCP community process, the executive committee there. I'm even involved in Apache NetBeans, and run a Java user group in Malmö in Sweden. So I'm involved in a lot of open source stuff as well. But here today I'm going to talk about Adoptium. And who here has heard of Adoptium? And now I'm going to ask you a trick question. Who are using Adoptium? Good, because nobody is. Because Adoptium is not a thing you would use. You would use the stuff that Adoptium creates. And any Java developers here? And you're probably using a OpenJDK distribution of some kind or the other. And Adoptium is a place where you can get OpenJDK distributions. And this is the Adoptium marketplace where you can download from all the vendors you can see here, and also from the Eclipse Foundation. The Adoptium working group itself creates the Eclipse Temurin. Anybody using Temurin? Yeah? You know what Temurin stands for? It's an anagram for runtime. So it's pretty cool. It's geeky. When developers can create names, that's what you get. So Adoptium has more than 500 million downloads combined. And that's a lot. There are about 55 contributors to the Adoptium projects. And we have 13 member companies. So not all of them are even there to produce an OpenJDK distribution. Some of them are just there to support. Some of them are there because they use Temurin in their infrastructure. I think Google is a member because Google is using Temurin in Google Cloud. So there are member companies that are there for several different reasons. The vision of Adoptium is to create secure, robust OpenJDK distributions that are so in addition to being just compatible, which you are if you pass the TCK for Java, they're also robust and tested a little bit more extensively, and we get into that. So there are four kind of key areas where the vision for Adoptium, and that is we want to have vibrant, healthy projects and community, and that is we want to ensure and nurture these projects and the technical resources around them, and also support them with marketing. So it's a healthy project. We don't want stale projects. We want them to go on. We want to maintain the project usage. And establish Adoptium as the industry top vendor-neutral source of OpenJDK distributions. And these are high-quality runtimes because we are testing them for robustness in addition to the compliance. We want to do innovation that matters. So identify new collaboration mechanisms between the Eclipse Foundation projects and others. So like the mission control from Java is also under the Adoptium and open source version of it. And we want the development of it to be secure. And that doesn't only go as far as the source code. We have reproducible builds, the binaries. We can always build them again if you need to. We have SBOMs, and all the required information about the build infrastructure. It's a massive build infrastructure to build all these distributions to be able to have those 500 million downloads. It's not like we're only running on Windows. We have like a vast variety of platforms, from Arch Linux to Mac OS and you name it. And all of this kind of to get this quality aspect in is the Aquavit testing suite. And this is not a Norwegian booze, it is, but this name Aquavit is for the vendors to be able to put the Aquavit verified brand on their distribution. So Aquavit is a test suite that tests for robustness, for production readiness. So when you get an OpenJDK distribution from Adoptium, you know it's passed the Aquavit test suite, so it's not only compatible, but it's actually working. And it's also about the secure development kind of thing. And we want to have we have a dedicated security team that works with this. We're collaborating with the enterprises, all these 13 members. There are big companies that are members. We're collaborating with them to make sure that we have a culture around security, that it's security first. It's trust, but verify. There are processes around it. So we have a lot of guidelines around this. So you treat infrastructure as code. So all the build scripts, if you want to build an OpenJDK distribution, you can, of course, go to OpenJDK, download it, and build it, or try to build it, because it's not very well documented how to do it. Or you can go to the Adoptium GitHub repositories and see the build script we are using to build it for your platform. And these are well-documented, good scripts that are in source control, so we treat that infrastructure as code. And these are the scripts that we run in our CI/CD systems to produce these binaries, so you can trust these scripts as well. So we build reproducible builds, we verify the security, and we have SBOMs with every Temurin release out there. That's kind of the three pillars of the security work we're doing. But of course, there are some challenges with Adoptium as well. And these are the challenges that you have with all open source projects. And you know, we have a lot of contributors, but we would like to have more. This is kind of what every open source project is saying. Give us more committers, more contributors. We always need more. And it's not only contributors in form of go in and do some coding or a build script. It could be by monetary solutions. We have GitHub sponsors set up. You can be a supporter and just say, yeah, we want to pay for, we have this weird hardware platform that we want to have a JDK running on. Can you please build a distribution for that as well? Yeah, sure, just give us the hardware and we can do it. So there are several ways to contribute to this that doesn't involve exactly code. We want to have users over to be supporters. So if your organization are using Temurin or any OpenJDK distribution, and the reason why you're using it now is because it's free. You used to pay a lot of money to some other vendor before, and then they raise their prices, and you say, hey, we can get these quality runtimes for free. You might as well say, okay, we can still get it for free, but we can also support it a little bit, either by putting a developer, let our employees help out with something, build a script, or do some graphics, document the page, or even give us money if you want that. There are different ways of supporting that is probably saving you a lot of money from doing the old previous license model of your stuff. And of course, we want to do cost optimizations, so we want to reduce costs as everybody else. And this is also something that we are working with, and by creating our processes more effective, maintaining the CI systems and et cetera to be as good as possible there. So one of the things that we're doing, and we're hoping to do more, is to involve the community. So one of the successes why Adoptium is as big as it is, why we have 500 million downloads, is that we involve the community. And there are several ways to involve the community here. And one of them are to as an observer. So if you're in maybe you use Java, maybe you don't. Maybe you're interested in what's going on. So as an observer of the project, you can follow the comm channels, like the Slack or mailing list and social media. You don't even have to be active, just be a follower, just be there. And if there are something, you can comment. It's kind of you start somewhere, right? And you can join the community calls. We have a public calendar out there, so you can join us and listen to what the experts are talking about, and maybe sometime you chime in, and sooner or later you're one of the experts. We have a virtual Adoptium Summit. I think it's yearly, or at least we had it this year. The goal is probably to have it yearly. So you can join the talks there. Maybe you can be a speaker. You can consume our products. So use your favorite package manager. If you're on Mac, you can use Brew or SDKman or whatever Ubuntu package manager or Linux stuff you're using. You can find Adoptium there. There's an API. You can create your own, or you can go to the marketplace and download it. Use Temurin. Provide feedback. If you find a bug, report it back. And there's a GitHub issue tracker where you can add comments, stuff. So it's very easy, very approachable. We use the tools everybody's using. So. You can contribute to non-technical things, as I talked about. You can do marketing. You can wear an Adoptium T-shirt if you find one, or have a sticker on your laptop. You can help us improve the web page. I think somewhere on the web page, I couldn't find it when I created the slides, but somewhere on the web page there is a edit this page button. So you can just click it, and then you're in the edit stuff in GitHub, and you can actually edit the documentation. So it's very easy to get started. If you find something, a spelling error is a good place to start, or I don't like this color, I want that, but probably it has to be one of the beautiful pink and purple Adoptium colors. But these things as well help market things. If you see a tweet from or a post in a social media from Adoptium, repost it, share it to your followers, and of course create content if you're able to. And obviously there are technical contributions. So you can help with the infrastructure or the build or the test or the distribution. If you want to look at how a robustness test suite for Java looks like, you can look at Temurin. If you want to look at the build scripts, how are they doing that, look at the CI/CD jobs. So some lessons learned here is to involve the community. It's very important to foster inclusivity. So anybody can participate. It doesn't matter if you're a big corporation or an individual. Everybody is allowed to join with what they can help with. It's all about transparency. Nothing is hidden away. Everything is in open. There's open mail list. There's open Slack channels. It's open everything. So wherever you are, you can always find that information. Everything is on GitHub. So with that, I thank you for listening to me, and I hope I did a good job and you didn't miss Carmen too much here. And we have a minute for a question.
Okay, so thank you very much. Are there any questions from the audience? No questions? There is a question.
He has to repeat it, we just missed it.
You can watch the video.
How big is the core team you're working on?
Oh, so how is the big core team? You know, I think we have 55 contributors. I think I would define that as a core team, but there are probably fewer people that are involved on a more daily basis, but it's all open source. We don't have anyone. We have Carmen as the community manager,
Okay.
that is working full-time with this.
So she's full-time on...
But not necessarily on the technical work, but on the technical work we have the members are helping out. So I don't know the headcount.
Quite a big team.